The summit is therefore closed now. SABC News reporter Puseletso Mokoena is outside the Nasrec Expo Centre and is ready to give us the traffic update as people start to leave the venue. Good afternoon, Puseletso. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, the Leaders Summit has wrapped. Journalists will now start leaving the Expo Centre. How is traffic looking?
Well, good afternoon, Mfundo, and to our viewers at home. As you have rightfully mentioned there, that the G20 Leaders Summit has officially been concluded. We are just coming out. We are just outside the Nasrec Expo Centre, just monitoring traffic in this area. We would remember that most of the routes, especially in this area of Nasrec, had experienced what we call a total lockdown, whereby the roads were closed due to the G20 Leaders Summit. We also saw a statement from the Border Management Authority saying that they have started coordinating the departure of the heads of state and the delegates. We also understand from the statement, Mfundo, that the head of state of the United Kingdom, Spain and Ireland have departed. They were departed yesterday. But to speak more about the traffic that might occur, especially in this area, due to the leaders moving back to their respective countries, I am joined by the spokesperson for the JMPD, Kolani Fihla, who's going to tell us more about the traffic. Kolani, thank you so much for your time. We understand that the G20 has officially been closed, and this we are also expecting an increase in traffic.
Definitely, it has come to a conclusion, and with that, now we are expecting significant disruptions in and around not only the Nasrec precinct but around Gauteng province. As you did mention, that most of the heads of states and the delegates are starting to depart to their various destinations, either from Nasrec towards their accommodation areas or towards the ports of entries like OR Tambo, Waterkloof Air Force Base and Lanseria. And with that, now we'll be seeing a lot of movement with high traffic in certain areas. We are monitoring those routes, and especially the M1 leading from Nasrec in towards Sandton, the N12 joining the N3, and the R24 and R21 towards OR Tambo, and of course the N1 leaving Joburg towards Pretoria. But with that, then we are still pleading for our residents and motorists to be aware of some of the rolling closures that we will be implementing. And with the departures of the leaders, some of it is sporadic. So with the closures, there will be periodic and rolling. But once vehicles have moved past certain closures, then the roads will be reopened again.
And Kolani, maybe if you can tell us, because we can see that the route that we are just standing next to here, it is still closed. What time are we going to see it opening, or what time are we going to see all of the routes especially opening?
And especially in the Nasrec area, the full lockdown was implemented from the beginning of the summit. It will start easing from today, but we will see them being uplifted from tomorrow. And our operations will definitely continue within the vicinity of Nasrec and all the other areas in the city, but with certain roads that will remain closed off, like a Golden Highway, but will definitely ease on roads like Rancho Road and Nasrec Road as well.
So the motorists are still being advised to use alternative routes?
Definitely, motorists are still being advised to use those alternative routes that we have provided. But fortunately, today is a Sunday. It's not like other days where we do see busy movement on our roads from residents. So hopefully it won't be too much of an inconvenience for them. But we'd like to thank them for cooperating with the law enforcement officials for the past few months while we've been conducting the operations leading to the G Summit and G20 Summit, and of course throughout this weekend. I know that some would say they were frustrated, but it is for a good cause. It has shown that South Africa is definitely capable of hosting such events.
And maybe lastly, if you can tell us, what are some of the routes that you can say the motorists can use, the alternative routes that is?
Definitely alternative routes. Let's say when you're coming from the south of Johannesburg and you want to avoid the M1 in areas like Kibla Park, you can use Klipperfair Drive and then travel through Boysens and the Johannesburg inner city and through areas like Randburg, and then you can catch the M1 further up after Sandton. And in the areas of four ways, you can rather either use Main Road, Cedar Road or Witkoppen Road, but in the most congested areas like we are right now, definitely you can use Soweto Highway. It's open for residents to use. Main Reef Road, Chris Honey Road, Crownwood Road, and in the Sandton area you can use Corlett Drive, parts of Sandton Drive and 11th Avenue, and also Winnie Mandela Drive, leaving the areas of Sandton heading towards Bryanston.
Xolani, thank you so much for your time. Well, there we have it, Mfundo. That was the spokesperson for the JMPD, Xolani Fihla, essentially mentioning some of the rules that some of the alternative routes rather that the motorists can use to ensure the smooth travelling to ensure their smooth travelling, and also saying that they will still monitor traffic in this area of Nasrec until the official, until and still saying that they will monitor traffic in this area of Nasrec. But for now, back to you in studio.
All right, Puseletso, thank you very much for that reportage. That's SABC News reporter Puseletso Mokoena.